So you get your first career hit last weekend, then you get your first home run this weekend. Just what has these past kind of 5 days, even the last 2 games, just kind of meant for you? And, I mean, how do you think everything has really led up to this point?
Honestly, I feel like my teammates were one of my biggest supporters, my coaches. Just putting in the work, picking up my teammates who got injured instead of thinking about myself. I kind of think about the team and just putting them first. So just doing my job on the field and making sure that I'm playing at my 100% is probably like my mentality throughout this week.
Can you talk about your process? You've barreled up the ball, a lot, but they're not always dropping. But just the process that you're going through, because you had a pretty good round of success the last couple of games.
Yeah. I think for me, I didn't really let the balls that I didn't hit or I hit right to them get to me. I kind of just took that as another step to getting where I wanted to be. And getting my first career hit was kind of just like I was proud, but I was also like, okay, this is my time to keep working and keep moving forward. And I think I just really wanted to keep the same mindset the whole way and not getting hard on myself, because that just kind of pushed me to playing this game today.
How did you feel working with Lindsay tonight? What did you see from her that allowed her to go this complete game?
Lindsay is probably one of the best players on this team. I feel like everyone on this team is great, and she just has that mindset to where once we step on the field, it's just game. She doesn't let anything get in her head. She's a very competitive player, and I think just catching for her, I knew my job was to help her with some of the pitches, but she honestly took the field today, and I just was there just catching for her and just making sure that I was doing my job and she was doing her job, and she just executed very well today.
Did you guys know that she hadn't beaten them while she was at Vodtech?
I personally didn't know that, but I feel like she did what she had to do. I think no matter what team she's on, she's going to do her job, and she's going to have that competitive fire in her. And today was just a great win for her.
How do you settle yourself down? You hit the big home run in the second inning. You're coming off a big emotional high as you get embraced by all your teammates. How do you go back out there in the third inning and kind of compose yourself, because you've got to go out and catch again?
Yeah, I took it as celebrating in the moment, and not saying that it wasn't a good hit, but there's also more to the game. And I feel like in order for me to celebrate and actually be proud of how I hit, I needed to finish the game and lock it down. So just kind of getting my emotions, letting my emotions kind of follow through in the moment, but right when it's 3 outs, kind of reset and just back in the game and worried about the next few innings that we had to win.
That one hit, you said, but it was a pretty big hit. How did that feel off the bat to you, and when did you realize that you put the team ahead?
It kind of was a shock to me. I personally felt like the ball was going to drop, but I think with the power of my hitting and the pitcher, just seeing, I think hitting the ball was right on time. So I kind of was shocked as I was going around first, but it felt really good. And just knowing that I had my teammates back today and just doing it for them. And yeah, that's basically what my mindset was rounding home.
Took that pitch off the helmet in the fourth, and the next inning you're back out there catching. Do you feel like that just speaks to the toughness it takes to play that position?
Yeah, I feel like as a catcher, there's going to be times where that stuff happens, and also at bats, but I kind of have that mindset where I don't let that get to me, and I just really just think about my teammates. I don't really think about how much it would probably affect me. Only my biggest inspiration, I guess, is my teammates, just playing for them. That kind of made me a little mad, but I just had to control my emotions. That's one thing that this team is very good at, and just keeping it neutral and not doing too much on the field.